Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to solve the WASSCE question number 3, that is the database question. Without much ado, let's get started. Now before we start solving, let us go through the question. So let us understand the question and what the question is asking from us. So this is the question, question number 3, and the question is saying we should create a database and name it student in a folder on the desktop. Then B, we should create a table using the data below. So as we can see, we have a table below very neatly. Right, C is saying that we should save the table as this, as we can see. Okay, and D is saying we should use the index number field as a primary key. Okay. Now, E is saying we should insert a field between the date of birth and the weight and name it place of birth. And F is saying we should fill the place of birth column with an imaginary name of town. J is saying we should sort the table with surname in ascending order and save as SSTUD. H is saying we should select female persons who were born in the 80s and save it as this, as we can see. So that's the question. Let's get started. So let's start with a blank sheet and give it a name. So we are going to name this as student, as the question requires student, and we have to save this in the folder on the desktop. So we are going to browse, then go to the desktop, and locate the exact folder we have to save in. Alright, we click on create, then we have this interface. So once we create we close this, we don't need it. We are going to start by creating our own table. So we go to create, then we go to table design. So once we click on it, we have this. We have the field, data type, and description. So we are going to start by inputting the fields. So in the question, we are going to type our fields. So we have the index number. So I'm going to forward this. Okay, all right, let me change it to date of birth. Okay, now remember the question says we should insert in between the weight and the date of birth. So I select the weight, right click, then I go to insert row, then I type place of birth. So place okay, then I go back to the index number and assign it as a primary key. So I select that row, I right click, then primary key. So now I'm going to save the table by clicking on the table 1, then save, then give it the name that was in the question. So TBLSTUD, then okay. So we can see it here at the tables panel. You can see it there. Now I'm going to change the view. So right click on it, then data sheet view. So I'm going to input the values. I'm going to speed the videos and input the values. Okay, so that is it. After inputting the value, let's look at the question and let's see where we've gotten to so far. By surname in ascending order and save as SSTUD. So that's what we are going to do now. So click on the name surname, then click on the arrow, then click on sort A to Z. Go to file, save as. So we are going to save as. Okay, okay. Then the name that they said we should save. So we do that here. We type the name SSTUD. Then let's browse to the desktops and save here. Click on save. Okay. So now we have achieved that. Let's look at the next thing that we have to do. Let's visit the question. Then go to the last one. Select female persons who were born in the 80s and save as STUD 80s. All right. So with this, we are going to create a query. We'll go to create, then query. So query design. Click on it. Then I select the table I want to create the query for. I add. Right. Once I have this, I'm going to change to SQL. Then I use the query structured language to perform this query. So it's very simple. As you can see, select from table. So it's bringing all information. I'm going to change it. So select. So what am I selecting? Select from the table. So the table name is TBL, small TBL, STUD. Okay. So I want to select from the table. Okay. So I'm selecting where the gender is equal to female, F. Okay. So if the gender is a female, what should they do? And the age is between, so, and the date. So date, since it's a field, date of birth between. So and the date is between. So I'm giving it a range between, no capital, between. I'm giving the range. I'll start with the range with hash. So hash, then I input 3112. That's the last day, 1989. Then semicolon. So that's it. I'm going to run it by clicking on the run. Okay, so this is it. So have you seen it has sorted the ages between that range? So we can see 1981, 1982, 1985. All right, so I'm going to save this query name. I'm going to save it as Studat. Then okay. So that is it. That was how to solve this question.